Hi, I'm Pete Andresen. Welcome to this channel, Timewalker Guide Service. It is November 10th, 2025, the 250th anniversary of the Marine Corps, and I'm celebrating that out here with my Garand rifle, trying to get some good groups. And this is video number 1. I wanted to make this video to explain who I am. I'm 71 years old, spent my life as a cowboy, father, parent, research diver, Marine Corps, and investment advisor. How's that for a mix? But make no mistake, I signed up in 1975 convinced that we were going back to Vietnam. Never went to Vietnam. I was never in combat. In my life, I've been around some violence, but I've never sought it out. I'm as happy to say I've never killed anybody as I am to say anything else in my life. I wouldn't say I'm a coward, but I'm cautious. And I never was in combat. What I was that set me apart was that I was extremely curious, and I was a student of history. So whenever I was in an interesting place, I traveled all over the world. Whenever I was in an interesting place, I would go check it out, check out the different battlefields, check out the firearms, check out the museums, and talk to people. When I found somebody who had been or was heroic in some manner or had experienced something of historic import, I would talk to them fairly deeply and learn. And one of the things I asked was, the guns and the tools and the techniques. And and in the Marine Corps, if you're in the infantry or in special operations, just the training is kind of scary. And it was kind of scary, but I was never in combat and never heroic. But in the process, I got to spend a lot of safe and effective and legal time with firearms. And I got into competitive shooting in the Marine Corps and never stopped. I've been shooting national match rifle and national match pistol and Swiss and all these different competitions, IDPA, USPSA, for decades. So I want to pass this on as much to my family as to anyone else, because this is family history and I want to record it. And that's a crow. He has something to say as well. I'm here in a home that was originally owned by my great-grandfather and where I spent part of my childhood. Fortunately, we've been able to keep it in the family. Childhood was part on a wilderness ranch in the 60s and 70s and 80s when horses were really the way it was, horses and firearms. So I want to record that. And we shot these for food. And we threw these for fun. Gotta love it. Anyway, and then I joined the Marines, and then went to university on the GI Bill, and came back and lost the ranch when my father died, and became an investment advisor. So I harnessed myself, I domesticated myself, and there went my somewhat Native American lifestyle. And I had small kids, so I had to make a living. So I created an investment advisory company and worked for 41 years. And most of the time I'm on the computer. I'm exercising, of course, every day. I've remained a competitive shooter and a small-time adventurer. I've written several novels that I will discuss in the videos, and I also traveled and visited museums and talked to people about firearms every chance I got. Firearms and history and heritage. most of all, the joy was raising a family in Salinas, California, right across, right down the street from John Steinbeck's house. And I got to tell you, that's honorable. So if you're watching this and you really would rather be riding the range and living the life of an adventurer, but instead you've got a mortgage and 3 kids, you're doing the honorable thing. And I'm here to back you up. That's what I've done with certainly the last 30 years. But now I want to record the heritage for my family. Well, I'm here in our makeshift library, just loaded with books. There's another reason why I'm making this channel as well, and that is that, first of all, I read a lot, I study. I realize that we're in a war. We may not realize it, but we are in a genuine conflict. And that is, with the rise of AI and the rise of manipulation and disinformation, we're in a battle to preserve our history. So these videos are going to be a way to do that, to mark down what really happened before AI sweeps everything before it. We got to stay educated. We got to stay informed. We got to shed the mythology in favor of the reality and go forward from there. Seems like a good excuse to make more videos. I also want to record the aging experience. I'm 71 now, used to shooting expert. What does it take to keep shooting expert? I don't know. My experience, my challenges, my setbacks, and perhaps my successes can help mentor others, as well as serving as a document for my family. Can I keep running? I'm running now. Keep lifting weights? Can I ski? Can I camp? Can I sleep on the ground? It's getting harder and harder. I don't know any of this, but in the process, I want to share the experience because, as I said, my challenges can help to mentor others. And when age inevitably finally takes me down, it will. Hopefully, I can push that out a little bit, but when it finally takes me down, I want to have the altruism and the courage to mentor others who are entering the aging pipeline rather than just dropping out. Please check out this next. This is one of my favorite rifles, the M-1 Garand. This is an introduction to it. The M-1 Garand rifle, invented in the 1930s. I'll get into that deeply. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and blessings.